I'm 94 years old. I'm going to tell you about 5 grudges that are slowly killing you. You don't even know you're carrying them, but your body knows. I carried all 5. One of them almost put me in the ground at 58. First, let me tell you about a woman named Marlene. Marlene and I were best friends for 22 years. Our husbands worked together. Our kids grew up together. Sunday dinners, holiday gatherings. That woman knew things about me I never told my own sisters. Then Earl lost his job. 19 years at the plant, and one Friday they told him, "Don't come back." We had savings, but not enough. I was terrified, and I told Marlene everything. How I cried myself to sleep, how I didn't know if we'd keep the house, how ashamed I felt, even though none of it was Earl's fault. I trusted her with my lowest moment. 2 weeks later, I walked into church and felt something shift. People staring, whispering. One woman hugged me and said, "Marlene told us everything. We're all praying for you and Earl." Everything. My private fears, my shame. She spread it through our church like gossip. Made me a charity case in front of people I'd known for 20 years. I confronted her. She said, "I was just asking people to pray for you." Then she told me I was being too sensitive. She never apologized, not once. I stopped speaking to her that day, and for 4 years I carried that anger everywhere I went. Replayed our conversation 100 times in my head. Lay awake at night thinking of what I should have said. Couldn't sleep. Heart racing at night. Stomach in knots every morning. Snapping at Earl for things that weren't his fault. My doctor ran every test he could think of. Found nothing. Because it wasn't my body that was sick. It was what I was carrying inside it. One night, I was lying in bed, couldn't sleep again, and I prayed out loud. Said, "Lord, I can't carry this anymore. I don't know how to put it down, but I'm so tired." Something broke loose that night. Not all at once, but I started praying for Marlene. Not because she deserved it, because I was dying under the weight of hating her. About a year later, I saw her at the grocery store. We spoke for a few minutes, polite, surface. We were never close again. She passed about 6 years back, but I felt no anger when I heard. I had already let her go. Not for her, for me. Now here's what I didn't realize back then. Marlene wasn't my only grudge. She was just the loudest one. There were 4 others hiding underneath. Quiet ones, old ones. The kind you don't recognize because you've carried them your whole life. Here are all 5. Stay with me. Number 2 is going to sting. Number 1, the parent who didn't show up. I'm not talking about cruel parents. I'm talking about the absent ones. The ones who were there, but weren't really there. My daddy worked 6 days a week my whole childhood. He kept food on the table, kept a roof over our heads, but he never once told me he was proud of me. Never asked about my day, never just sat with me for no reason. I waited my whole girlhood to hear him say, "Opal, I'm proud of you." He died when I was 41, never said it. For years I didn't call it a grudge, told myself that's just how he was. But I was still waiting, still hoping, still hurt. If you're still waiting for words that aren't coming, that's a grudge, baby, and it's costing you. Number 2, the husband or wife who let you down. Now listen, I loved Earl. Loved that man with my whole heart. But marriage is long, and somewhere along the way, I started keeping a list in my head. The nights he didn't notice I was hurting. The years he worked late while I raised those kids alone. The things he never said. The ways he didn't show up when I needed him most. I was holding things against him he didn't even know about. I had to forgive Earl while he was still alive. Not for one big thing, for 100 small things. That's what poisons a marriage. The big betrayals, you forgive because you have to. But the little resentments, you let those pile up because you think they don't count. They count. If you've been married more than 10 years, you're carrying something. I promise you. Look at it, then let it go. Number 3, the sibling who got more. My sister Violet was the pretty one, the easy one. Mama's face lit up when Violet walked in the room. I saw it. I kept score. Every time Violet got something I didn't, a little mark went on my board. I was 60 years old before I realized I was still keeping score against a woman who never even knew we were playing. You're not angry at your brother or your sister. You're angry at a story you've been telling yourself since you were 8 years old. Let it go. They didn't take anything from you. You just convinced yourself they did. Number 4, the friend who chose to hurt you. That's Marlene, or whoever your Marlene is. The one who knew better and did it anyway. The one who made a choice to wound you. Here's what I learned. You can forgive someone and never let them back in. Forgiveness doesn't mean you trust them again. It doesn't mean you pretend it didn't happen. It means you stop letting what they did live inside you. You don't have to call them. You don't have to make peace. You just have to put it down. This last one, number 5, I almost didn't say it out loud because most people won't admit this one, even to themselves. Number 5, God, or life itself. There was a time I was angry at the Lord. I didn't say it out loud, barely let myself think it, but I was. I prayed for things that didn't happen. I lost people I wasn't ready to lose. I watched good people suffer while bad people prospered. And somewhere deep down, I blamed him. Maybe you're not angry at God. Maybe you're just angry at how things turned out. The life you got versus the one you expected. The hand you were dealt. But you're carrying it, and it's heavy. Here's what unforgiveness does to your body. It raises your blood pressure. It floods you with cortisol, the stress hormone. It keeps you from sleeping. It tightens your chest, your shoulders, your jaw. Your body can't tell the difference between danger and bitterness, so it stays ready to fight forever. My doctor couldn't find what was wrong with me at 58 because he was looking in the wrong place. The sickness wasn't in my body. It was in what I wouldn't let go. Your body can't heal what your heart won't release. I'm 94 years old. I've let all of it go. The big grudges and the small ones, the people who deserved forgiveness and the ones who didn't. I didn't do it for them. I did it so I could sleep again, so I could pray without bitterness sitting between me and God, so I could die in peace whenever my time comes. You're still carrying something. I know you are. Maybe you've held it so long you forgot it was there, but your body remembers. Put it down, baby. Not tomorrow, tonight, before it buries you.